my most favorite Vlogmas. Really, absolutely most favorite. What do you think? Lily, you are really the best. You are the best. Eine Gilmore Girls Farbe, and it's called Dragonfly Inn. So pretty. So now I'm not sure if I should knit it into my blanket or make an ornament out of this, because this is not so much patterning as the opal ones, for example. They are perfect for my blanket. This could also be a bird of happiness, and I think you want to go out now. Subject: Star Wars. Look how this is matching. Good morning. So, as the weather forecast was saying, predicting, the snow is melting. It is raining actually, so you can see not any more snow. No, not much snow on the hills, on the hilltops. Even on the hilltops, it's pretty green. Yeah, they said this before. It's okay. I hope the snow will come back, and I hope I will have snow in Germany, in northern Germany. It's not very often the case. When I was a child we had much snow, but yeah, long time ago. Whew. The good thing is I can film outside without having freezing cold, deep frozen hands. Okay, I'm pretty hungry. I ate the first breakfast already, but as I often told you, I can't eat so much at once because my jaw will say, please give me a break. I can't chew anymore. It's so much. It's so exhausting and it hurts so much. So, okay, the second half of my Brötchen, bun, do you call it bun? I will eat after returning from Gassi. And I showed you all the pretty goodies out of my advent calendars. And yeah, what is the today's agenda? So, studying, needless to say. It's my everyday job. Knitting on the hat for the lady. Then I saw, I really can recommend U University, Dr. Kelly from U University. This YouTube channel is awesome. I watched her latest episode a little bit in the morning during breakfast because I awoke at 5 o'clock again because the guy who was bringing the newspapers let his car on, the engine did and he had music on and the music was making This time I screamed out of the window, turn the music off! It's too early in the morning for that! Yeah. And he was running and turned it off. That was awesome. I felt strong. No, I don't like to do that, but yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning and he behaves like it was in the middle of the day. It's not my fault that his job requires standing up or awaking so early. I'm sorry, but well, it's not my fault. Yeah. What was I going to say? So yeah, that was the reason why I had much time in bed, because I wasn't able to fall asleep again, but I didn't have the energy to stand up already. So I thought I would go through some tea bags I house in my hand painted, what is it called? I don't know. It's made from nuns, the Bethlehem sisters, or the Bethlehem nuns, they are called. And in here I keep all the empty tea bags or other for sweets or so. I drank and find them very delicious and wanna buy them, because all of these tea bags I received in a swap, for example. The last one is from Patricia. That was very delicious. I like stash tea. Oh yeah, that's also very delicious. Yogi tea, honey lavender, awesome. Alles okay, Benny? Ja. That was also very, very good. Again, stash tea. I love stash tea. Oh yes, and this one. You guys in the US have so great things. Oh, this I drank in the summer. Also stash tea. I think you can tell I'm a stash tea fan. Okay, I will put the ones I can get in Austria. I put them away. Oh, this is awesome. I tried to get this, but the shipping was crazy expensive, like $50 or so. Egyptian licorice from Yogi. So Yogi and Stash are awesome. I had just one Tazo tea, and this is that one. Also very good. I don't always have to say it's very good, because all these tea bags I kept. Other ones I drank also, but didn't think that I would buy them. Oh yes, but I think, oh, that's an Austrian. I can put it away. Oh yes, it was good. And this is a bag from a candy I think I received from Sarah from the Love Soccer podcast, and I think it's produced in her region. They were delicious. I need a whole bag of them. Awesome. These were not all the candies I really like, but you can't put big packages in here. I had last year, I received it from Alexandra. Tiny chocolate bars, this thin and this big, and they come, or this big I think, yeah. They come in a bag with different flavors, and one flavor were chocolate with crushed candy canes. The most delicious chocolate bar I have ever eaten. They were awesome. And then I received, I think, from Rabbituts, Easter egg. I'm not sure who sent this to me anymore, because it was Easter. Benny, aus! Pastel colored chocolate Easter eggs. So tiny in a bag like this, and the Easter eggs weren't wrapped separately, and they had a pastel-y color and covered with this thing like Smarties, and inside the chocolate. Wow! I ate them all at once. Yeah. So that was my tiny little go through what teas I very much enjoyed. So then I decided to choose all the books I want to finish for my thesis in December. Okay, I had one book I already started, then I didn't know if I really need this. Wait, it's a weird angle. If I really need this for the thesis, and I contacted my prof, and he said, yes, I know what you mean, but I guess you have to do it. It's just as a side note, so to say, but also for the side note, I have to read the whole book. And I enjoy every book from Henri de Lubac. Now that was a mixture of Henri de Lubac and Henri de Lubac. I will call him Henri de Lubac because that is his name, okay? Yes, I enjoy every book written by him, really. He is my most favorite theologian. He is awesome. He was awesome. He died already. And although it's kind of a complicated book. Normally I can understand him very, very good. He isn't that crazy like other theologians, because they use often a very strange language. Yeah, but it's more philosophy than theology in that certain book. And I can't wrap my brain around it right now. I don't know, maybe it's... I have often heard from fresh moms that they call the, when they can't think or concentrate, they call that mommy brain. And I think I have a Advent brain. Does it make sense? So, I mean, yeah, it's, as I said in the podcast, it's not a silent time, it's a kind of stressful time, and for me this year especially, because I have to think of so many things I have to get done until I leave to Germany, so it's even more stressful, yeah. So I put this philosophical book aside. I will read it in the new year, and yeah, they are written in German, so you won't understand, but these are the 3 books I want to finish in December. I chose the easier ones and the thin ones so I can make quick progress, so it feels better for me. Yeah, and I really enjoy him. It's not that I don't like to read, but yeah, my brain doesn't work so well. Also because of the pain and all that jazz. Yeah. I would say I work now. So hey guys, today I think I don't have really much to show you. I just want to update you again. I did some Christmas gift knitting and studying and cooking and stuff. Not really cooking, convenient food cooking. I haven't done an ornament today. I don't know if I will get to this because of life. Now I wanna update my plan, so to say. I every now and then write my plan for my thesis, so until when I want to have finished which step, and I will do this now again. And yeah, it would be great if I would have finished my thesis around next year. So we have been getting interrupted, but it's now a few hours later. I wrote a informal plan for me, what I wanna get done in which month, and to force myself even more to get done with my thesis right in time. I contacted my, we call it inspector. So in Austria it's, so I'm a teacher for religion, yeah? And in Austria it's so that certain districts of Austria have certain inspectors, and they check if their teachers are making a good job. They visit them in their lessons without saying it before. That's always a bit and you send them also the Bewerbung. I know this English word for Bewerbung, yeah. And I wrote him in email, the inspector for my district, and just was saying, oh, I'm planning to get done, to finish my thesis then, and I would like to start to teach then and then. So when do I have get out my Bewerbung? And so he called me back. I thought he would write back, I don't know, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. No, he phoned me and said, hey, that's great, so great that you want to come back, because I worked for him before and I really like him. He's really an awesome inspector, and he was teacher before he became an inspector, and he is really awesome. I learned so much from him, and he taught us also in my college where I studied. Yes, and then he was offering me a job for January, and I said, no, I'm sorry, I would so love to teach at that certain school, but I can't. I'm not allowed to earn that much money. He was talking about a few hours, but it's too much money to earn besides my scholarship. So that means unfortunately not. It would be so perfect. It's 10 kilometers from my home, but yeah. But he said when I want to start to teach again, there will be many teachers going in retirement. They will retire, or they will get retired. You know what I mean? So the chance is very good to get 1 or 2 or 3 schools around my neighborhood. That would be awesome, because my first job as a teacher was in Vienna when I was living still in Lower Austria, as I do now also, and I had to drive 45 minutes without traffic, you know, without traffic jam. So I always had to calculate with an hour to get to my work one way, and that wasn't nice. And my last job I had to drive 20 minutes. I think that's perfect. It's far enough away from your home. And for example, if you are ill, I don't like it. Where I lived where I studied in the same village, and when I was ill and didn't attend the courses, I always felt bad when I did go out for a walk or to run some errands, because you have to do it also when you're ill, and someone were seeing you, or your professor or co-students or so. It always felt so illegal. I know it wasn't, but you know what I mean. So I like my working space or my work to be a bit far away. So 20 minutes with car is perfect for me. I think 15-20 minutes is perfect. 30 minutes is already a lot, but it's also okay. But everything over 30 minutes to drive to your work is much. It is much. Thank God we get money for. I learned the word pendeln yesterday. You know, when you have You read the screen. You read the screen. So we get an exact amount of money for the kilometers we have to drive if we get over a certain amount of kilometers. Yes, so what was I going to say? Yeah. So he said there that I have a good chance to get jobs in my neighborhood, and I was talking about different schools because I'm living in a village, and around my village are more villages, and so tiny schools. I'm talking about primary schools. I want to teach in primary schools. That is what I enjoy the most. It's just, I love these kids in that age. And so that means it could be that the lessons, the religion lessons for one school are maybe only 4 to 8 hours. If they have 4 classes, so grade 1 to 4, and they have enough Roman Catholic students, then they have 2 hours religion per week. So that would be 8 hours. But to be able to live, you need 16. So with the salary of 16 lessons, I could live. That would be awesome. Yeah, 16 and more. Yeah, so 2 or 3 schools I will have to get. Yeah. I'm so excited. I put all my teaching stuff away in another room because my flat is so small, and I'm already imagining getting them out and rearrange everything and plan the school year, and I love it so much. I think for a while I forgot how much I loved to be a teacher. Oh, and that gives me very much drive to get through this valley I'm in now regarding my thesis. I can't wait to teach again. Yeah. But it's also true, and I haven't changed my mind. I also would like to earn some money with the things I craft. So I will go on with my shop. Not with yarn maybe, because no one want to pay so much shipping, and I can understand this. But I will create some things I can ship more easy, and they are pretty. And if you're interested, if you don't buy it, I will stop the thing with the shop. But now I'm getting custom orders for hand knits, so the 2 hats, and now the lady also, we are talking about that I knit her a oversized long cardigan. So that cardigan is knit out of 2,500 meters. I think it's 2,800 yards about. It's awesome much. Yeah. Yeah, so that would also be earning money by creating stuff. Just different than I thought. So we will see. Yeah, and that's now so awesome for me. So it's 10 to 6 o'clock p.m. as you can see, because it's dark. Well, the same time 12 hours ago it was also dark, so yeah, I wasn't able to show you today that much because I had work so much. But yeah, I thought I want to share this with you. You know, I love to be a teacher. Teaching is awesome. Yeah, especially now in the Advent time, it's wonderful to teach the children. But I have to say, the nearer the Christmas day gets, the wilder the children become. So I think the last week before the school's out for Christmas, I normally don't teach that much. We play a lot and repeat the stuff we learned in the semester, because especially the 1st and 2nd grade is very excited and nervous because of Christmas. Oh, by the way, the children today are very nervous also, because today is Krampus Day. Unfortunately, the ugly creature in Austria called Krampus, which is a devil, to be honest, a demon or a devil. You will see a picture of one Krampus here. Unfortunately, this creature has received an own day, his own feast. So tomorrow is Saint Nicholas, Heiliger Nikolaus. He isn't only the one who helped the poor people. He was a very important theologian, but we will forget this now, because otherwise I will talk too much about theology. So the children put out their shoes on for the 6th of December, and Saint Nicholas will fill it with goodies, tiny presents, just really normally tiny presents. It's more about candy, you know, mandarins or clementines and candy. Yeah, but it's getting more and more. When I was a child, we only received candy and maybe a CD or so something in that range. And he had in Austria a companion. So Saint Nicholas comes to the good children, and the Krampus was visiting the bad children on the 6th of December. So I think it's ugly. I don't know who invented this. So, but now the Krampus has his own feast. So everywhere in Lower Austria, and even more in the eastern countries of Austria. No, sorry, western countries of Austria. The traditions are even more, yeah, there. Sorry, I can't speak today so good. I'm sorry. So they make parades with all these ugly creatures, and they have wooden masks, and they are carved. They are hand carved, and one mask acquires, I don't know, 200 or 300 hours of carving, and I can't understand how you can spend so much time for such a beast and to celebrate these beasts. And every year I'm a rebel, yeah, and I fight against this tradition because the children are in fear. Once I was at an Advent market, it was around Saint Nicholas Day, and I heard a child saying to his dad, "Oh, Papa, there is Saint Nicholas. I want to go to him. I want to hug him." And the dad said, "So then go. You don't have to be afraid. It's Saint Nicholas." "Yes, but the Krampus is next to him." And there was one Saint Nicholas and a lot of Krampuses around Saint Nicholas, and the children weren't able to get through without passing these beasts. And it's a thing, I'm so against it. And I was going to say, when I was a teacher, I always had to calm down the students, my tiny little students, and they were asking me, "Do you like the Krampus? And have you seen the Krampus?" For example, I was at the toilet or in the teacher's room and come back. "Have you seen the Krampus? Is he here? Is he here? Does he watch us?" And I always said no. And if he comes, I will fight against him. Yeah, the Austrians are always very mean when they are angry when I criticize this tradition of them. But I do it. I hate it. We in Germany had Knecht Ruprecht, so read the screen. I don't know if there really is a translation. And he is a man wearing black garments with a beard, and he was Saint Nicholas' companion, but when my brother was a child, so he's 10 years older than me. He saw Knecht Ruprecht, but he didn't do anything. He just stood behind Saint Nicholas. He didn't say anything, he didn't do anything. He just was there, just to see, for the children to see, oh, that's the bad guy. Yeah, that was everything. But even that, I don't think that we need it. But Knecht Ruprecht is, for me, is not a problem, because you are not in fear when you see him. When I see the Krampus or these, yeah, I really think, oh my gosh, I can't sleep well. And they are allowed to hit the people who are watching the parades. And every year they get problems with people getting hurt massively, and no one can tell who it was because they wear these masks and they are not numbered. He want to go out. He has to do his thing. Yes, so that was my my word for today. I hate this tradition and I fight against it. Okay, wir gehen gleich raus. So I hope it was okay for you that I didn't show you that much. And maybe tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow is Saint Nicholas. I have a tradition on Saint Nicholas, and maybe I will find the time to do this, and then I will show you. So then I guess that was the last thing I will film today, and I will edit so that I'm able to edit everything. And I finished my shawl today. Yes, you saw me soaking it. Maybe it's maybe it's dry before I edit this. Then you can see it. It's pretty. Okay, bye bye.